Yes, hello there. How are you? I'm not going to apologize. It's most likely just a ghoul run. But the most important thing is I'm running out of daylight. I cannot find the right skulls or items that I'm after. So we're just going to go with this. The most important news of the day is that I am recording this on the day that we've recently just gotten an announcement, like within the last hour or so, that we are getting new skulls in like a day, dude. It's coming out on like August 2nd. We are getting Davy Jones. We are getting our pirate skull, finally. Wow, can't believe it. We are also getting a wizard, dude. A real wizard. Warlock is no longer alone. We now have a warlock and a wizard. A traditional wizard that does wizardy things instead of just, you know, the warlock who does space magic. Was always one of my main complaints, is that we've always had the warlock in the game who does, you know, the really cool, like alternative style of magic with, you know, casting meteors and laser beams and stuff. But where's like the wizard, you know? Where's the classical wizard, the old school mage? Where are my fireballs, damn it? And now we're finally going to get some fireballs. But also Davy Jones, we're getting an actual pirate. And I swear to God, from what I've seen in the trailer footage, which by the way, if you haven't seen the trailer footage for it showing off these characters, I recommend going over to Skul the Hero Slayer's official Twitter, jump in their Discord, or if you're in my Discord, I've also pinged it out server-wide, and check out what they have, because it's an incredible looking little update, and I can't wait to get my hands on these new skulls and see what they're all about. Now, I'm going to make the big assumption, the very easy assumption, that based on the trailer, the wizard has a proper evolution arc. It might be rare. I'm not sure if it's rare or common when it starts, but I think that Davy Jones, I think the pirate one, is actually a... I think it's a legendary. I think it's a new legendary. It might even be a power legendary too, which is very, very, very cool if it is, because we only have one base power legendary, and that is not someone that I like to use very often. So I can't really say that I'm a big fan of power legendaries because there's one and I don't like it. Oh, damn. I just realized I forgot to show you guys what we're rocking right now. So we have a somewhat mixed bag of items, but nothing terrible. We do have 4 out of 4 mana cycle right now, thanks to Clone Stamp having 2. We have Prayer of Grace, and we just picked up the Priestess's Veil. So now my abilities are no longer having extra 50% cooldown speed increase, but we also have 30% amplification to those skills, which is fantastic, and I'll have to now keep these 3 items probably for the rest of the entire run, because that's just a really nice perk to get. No, sir. Die. Can you please give me something amazing, Mr. Picture Frame Man? I'll pay you good money for it. No, I don't. Oh, dear. Huh. We just did a champion run. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. We just did this. I can't do it again. I refuse to do it again. The priest staff. I really did want to try and make like an immortal ghoul run by having the priest staff, the is that the heart of the ascetic? And get a bunch of defensive items and make him into an actual immortal ghoul. But I don't think that's going to be this run, not with what I've already been given. So I'm kind of, speaking of, look, it's the decayed heart. I could do it with some revenge and poison. Like, this is one of the optimal items, right? This is kind of the replacement for items like the brew. Remember the good old explosive ointment that we no longer really have anymore? This is kind of like the second surge of explosive ointment, because we have some revenge to give us some life back, but also the poison on contact is very, very handy. Give me something that I really want. Give me something amazing. Give me something swag cash money. I mean, 10% crit rate and 25% physical with Hidden Blade, no less. I've already got 2 Hidden Blade. I think we just have to take this, right? What's my Hidden Blade coming from? Broken Dagger and what else? Ah, the Charred Yamada, of course, which means I cannot keep this long term, but I will replace the Wind Armor. I'll do that. Maybe if I find some other Hidden Blade stuff that I can use, that'll work a bit better, maybe. Did they really just hit me on... Really? Take that. Take that, ladies. I really need to get this ghoul upgraded, though. I really need to get him upgraded. Oh, body slammed. Wow, little plate lady just jumping right over the top. Amazing. Take that. I love this attack, by the way. The Cleaver is one of my all-time new favorite abilities that the Ghoul can have. It's like, pun intended, it's meaty. I love how meaty and chunky and weighty it is. You throw it down, you slap your enemy, and they just disappear. I love it. It's also fast. So many of Ghoul's attacks are very slow. The body slam, you know, goes up in the... Damn, he just erased her. Goes up in the air, and it takes a second for it to come down, you know. My God, he's just erasing people. The running shoulder tackle is kind of, you know, it's kind of like a fun meme, but... I think it's time I get rid of this. I know the Hidden Blade meme is kind of a thing, but I think it's time to get rid of this, because I really don't care about it as much as I should. I don't know. Just get rid of it for now. Just get rid of it for now. Come here, ladies. I promise it won't hurt as much as it looks. Little do they know, it's actually going to hurt way worse. Ah, lovely. So are you guys excited? I need to ask. I want opinions down below. I'm going to do my best to get some of these new Skul runs out as soon as possible, but like I said in the beginning, I have no idea what rarities they're coming as. All we really got, or all I've seen so far, there might be more information out by the time you see this video, but all I've seen so far is the announcement itself and the trailer. Good God, Ghoul. God, he's so good. There's a reason why I put Ghoul at one of the best Skuls in the entire game. He is just that good. I could take the sword. I'm looking at the sword and I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing, but I only have 1 courage. I mean, this would be a 50% damage boost. I could ditch the standard armor, but also 10 fragments. If I get to... No, you know what? No. I'm not going to fall to it. If I get to a point where I could have been legendary 1 Arachne sooner, and I have to go like an entire segment without being legendary Ghoul, break my heart. Did I get the suck? Oh yeah, dude. The suck is really good for room clear. I love it. I love it. Suck. Look at that. Look at that. Between the cleaver and the suck, I mean the body charge and the body slam. The body slam is more usable against boss fights, right? I feel the suck is kind of the harder choice to use on bosses, but it doesn't really matter, you know? I like you trying to heal the guy. When the heal activates and he's already dead. Oh, by the way, changing direction. If you didn't know, you can turn around as your attack is ending, because once Ghoul upgrades, all of his attacks have this automatic bite that comes out. So if I suck to the right, but I aim myself to the left, he will run left. You can catch him unawares, dude. It's the best thing in the world. Catch him unawares. Absolutely. Chonky boy. Look at him go. Chonk it up. I should have turned around. I should have used what I just said. I could have put it. I could have applied my knowledge. I could have applied it, damn it. But as I said, this is a very quick slapdash video. I'm not prepared at all. I haven't like figured out what I'm gonna do, what I'm aiming for. I'm just doing a Ghoul run, so I can talk about the new update coming out tomorrow with these new Skuls and how exciting it is and cool it is, and how I'm very hopeful. Restoring your life creates sword slashes. Now this, unironically, is pretty sexy, because not only are we getting some mana cycle, so eventually I can maybe replace Clone Stamp. I just need to get 1 more after this. But Ghoul is someone who, as you know, he likes to heal. He heals rather frequently, so activating this effect isn't very hard to do. Plus the fact that Relic is on at baseline. We're going to get 3 in Relic. Yeah. We can walk into a room and immediately start benefiting. I don't want to ditch my golden sword. That's a lot of damage. We also have 2 in arms, thanks to... Is it the dagger? No. Oh, it's the kendo stick. There's so many little mini synergies here. I'm going to ditch the pauldrons, though. No, sorry, not the pauldrons. The armor. Pauldrons might come after that. We ditch the armor. Take that for now. And, nah. See, Thorny Boots is kind of cute, but no. No. The Cretan Bull is an option, dude. After using a Power Skull's skill, Dash makes you do big chargy-wargy smashy-washies, and I can get double in treasure. You know what? Let's just do it. I may not keep it for very long, but it's fun, right? So the idea behind it, this is the upgrade to how it used to be. I don't think I've really shown this off much since the update for the items came out. So basically your tackle is normal, right? But if I do a skill, I get a buff. You can see it down there in the bottom next to the Priestess's Veil buff. So my next dash does a cool bull charge. Now, the synergy here that I'm hoping will shine is we have a lot of cooldown increasing effects between the mana cycle, between Prayer of Grace, and we also have, well, when Priestess Veil wants to be kind, she'll give us some as well. So theoretically, we can do like skills, dash, do a lot of damage, and then very shortly after, the skills come off cooldown, do it again, dash, and then repeat. And you can kind of get this workflow going where you're attacking rapidly with skills and that. Wow, he just fell off the edge there. I forgot to dash after the blade smash. Old habits die hard, you know. That was super cool. Did you see that? He actually knocked his bro into me as he was charging up a big attack. That was cool. That was cool. Well done. I tried to use my dash to escape the spikes, but I could not. It doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter. Open up the chest. Break this open. That is Warrior. Warrior is a great lad. Can I get up here and break this, please? I'm looking forward to getting a true Warrior run lately. Have been looking forward to it, but it's so... Damn, that is doing some damage, dude. It's such a tricky skull to, like, get early. Like, I never find him when I want him. And if I do find him, I'm already committed to a different run. It's like, oh, story of my life, dude. I tried to get this character's run going, but I was already committed to something else. Physical damage, crit, or life, please. No magic. I'll even take attack speed. Physical damage, thank you. You're a darling. I love her. I love her. Wonderful, wonderful. One thing I will say, though. Where is my vampire skull? I've been waiting for this vampire for... Damn, it just... Freaking Bull is actually pulling in some work, dude. It's amazing. I've been waiting for this vampire skull to come out for a long time now. Do you have any idea how many people I've shown the leaked images of the vampire skull back when I think the Plague Doctor was being shown around? It was data mined, dude. We have knowledge that this vampire was being made. I so desperately want to know what's happening with it. Not that I'm unhappy with what we've already got. Like, Pirate Skull is one of the ones people have been waiting for a long time. So much so that fan art, concept art of it has been made for a long time now. Back when people were trying to make, you know, oh, the common one could be like the crew, you know, average crew member. That's kind of a cool item. This is always like the best poison item in my opinion, but no. They had like the regular scurvy crewman followed by like, you know, swashbuckler, and then first mate, and then captain. Or you've got, like, you know, swashbuckler, first mate, captain, and then an admiral. All that kind of stuff. Or you could just do a lot of things. I like that they're taking the Davy Jones route, though. So kind of keeping in line with that undead theme. Very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Wow, that did some damage, dude. Nice. Now, this is what I mean when I say that it's kind of hard for Ghoul's suck attack to do a lot, because it isn't the easiest thing to line up. So you often get hit or find yourself in a bad spot if you do it at the wrong time. Damn, Ghoul, sometimes your thickness goes against you. There we go. Nice. I could eat and get that life back, but I don't care. You think I care? I don't care. So let's land this. Fall into that because we're geniuses. Land in that because we're also geniuses. You know what? I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat. That also activates our little, what is it, the scabbard? Scabbard effect is now active. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? I could have done that sooner, but I'm like, I'll wait until it goes to proc and see if I dodge the attack. One of us will take big damage here. One of us will take humongous damage here, and it'll be me probably, but you know what? Ghoul heals. Ghoul doesn't care. Ghoul could get down to like so much lower in life, and I just wouldn't give a damn. I'm only at 78 fragments moving into Act 3. I can't tell. Like, I even found a legendary skull. I can't tell. Good old Ghosty will probably tell me in the comments, because I'm still not very good at registering short runs to long runs. He's figured it all out. He actually can tell you whenever he sees a run whether or not you got like a long sequence run or a short sequence run. Like, there's actual, like, there's an algorithm to it, dude. There's a way. There's knowledge. There's math that can discern for you whether or not your run is a short boy run or a long boy run, and he's figured it all out. There we go. But this kind of feels like maybe a medium-sized one, you know? Like, it's not the shortest one like the King was. The King was actually a really short run, which is why we didn't find many chests. But this feels kind of like... I don't know. It's not super long. I can normally tell if it's super long because then Act 4 feels like it just goes on forever. Like, Act 4 is how I tell if it's a long or a short run, because, God, Act 4 can linger. It can linger so much. Die. Die for me. Give me your monies and die for me. I love how mean it is. This guy's just off looking to the side, and he's like, oh, what a beautiful day. And then smash! This Ghoul just throws hands at him. Master Fighter is very, very good, and is one of the main items I take every single time I see it. Problem is, I don't really have room for it. I mean, I could get rid of the Scabbard and still retain my mana cycle, because, to be honest, the Scabbard's not doing as much because enemies are dying too quickly. They're dying within like 1 or 2 hits. I'd have to heal mid-combat, which means, you know, consuming all my chunks, which I'm only going to do that like once per boss fight at best, is set up the big stinky fart cloud. Yeah, I could probably get rid of that. I was going to wait and get some Hidden Blade instead, but I don't really have options for Hidden Blade right now. Relic is what I would get, and get maximum Relic. For now, I'll take this instead of Scabbard to give myself some more boss slaying powers and some more adventurer slaying power. Wow, I shouldn't have sold the Scabbard. I make that mistake all the time. Don't sell what you drop in the shop. Otherwise, there's a very high likelihood it just shows up straight away. Like, it actually will show up straight away more often than not. It's kind of mean. The Giant's Axe. I could get some arms. I'm not going to be swapping to power skulls very much, but it's mostly just 40% with arms. Nah. I won't even humor it. I'm not going to worry about that. Skull Room. One way or another, I need to probably get rid of Genie here. Oh, my dash worked against me right there. Sent me into the nasty spike trap. Suffer. Suffer. Give me your money. I am such a fan of treasure, though. Oh, there you go. We don't have to worry about that at all. Thank you, prisoner. Showing up again. Little cameo appearance after the last run. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let me get some chain going in here. Take that. I'm gonna save the sucks for the tree. Take that. I am a big fan of this dash, though. The fact that I can, like, dash right past an explosion, because normally the Power Skull dash doesn't send you very far. Like, it's very short, right? And so sometimes it's not that you can dodge out of the way of an explosion from these exploding enemies. You actually have to time it and, like, dodge the actual attack itself. Like, iframe through it instead of just, Ouch. Ouch, dude. There's some ouchies coming out here. Normally, like I was saying, you'd have to, like, iframe through the attack instead of just bypass it entirely, like if you had a double dash. With this, I can bypass it. Feels very good. Feels very good indeed. Take that. Take that. I gotta be careful not to overshoot myself. And wow. Wow, and die. Wow. Wowzers, my guy. Wowzers. Let's go. Let's open up with the suck. Wow. Okay, Ghoul. Okay, Ghoul. I see you doing damage out here. I also see Troll. Very good. Very good. Young Regis. Young Regis and Kathy Lee. My goodness. Getting blown up over there. We get the legendary. Hallelujah. It's all thanks to Champion and Prisoner sacrificing themselves. Otherwise, guaranteed I would have had to get all the way to the end of Chimera Fight before getting anything good. Now... Suck. I want to see... Oh, they're all going to blow up, aren't they? Oh, they're all oh, the chains. The chain explosions, dude. The chain explosions. I wanted to see what kind of damage we'd be looking at if I got a lot of... Ah, see right there? The suck has really, like, long recovery if you get a big, long one, so you got to be careful with the explosions. I wanted to see what kind of damage if I had, like, maximum meat stacks, and I did, like, a suck or a smash, and then go into a charge with my critical activated to see what kind of damage we're looking at for burst. Although 600 non-crits, we're looking pretty good for burst. I'm not gonna lie, we're looking kind of nice. Open says me, do it. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is the ogre in the tree, right? Yep. You know you play a lot of Skul, you know exactly what enemies are spawning in the rooms, dude. You know you play a lot of Skul. I think I'm almost over at 900 hours now. I think I was at like, what, 890, 880 a little while ago? I should be over 900. That's insane, dude. I should do something special for 1,000 hours. Because let's be honest, that's a lot of time playing Skul. That's a lot of time to play any game. Shoutouts to all of you guys out there who enjoy a game enough to play 1,000 hours of it. I don't have many games that I can say I've got over 1,000 hours in. And 100%, like, I've had people... It's kind of funny. I've had people ask me this question before. Beelz, if you weren't making videos or streaming Skul, would you still play it as much as you do? And, like, truthful, honest answer, probably not. But that's not due to a lack of liking the game. That's mostly because I would be waiting for more updates and would just be kind of doing, like, more casual runs. Like, I do fun runs, which means there'd be a lot of Skuls I wouldn't play at all. I just avoid certain ones. Like, I wouldn't play Ent. I mean, I already don't play Ent very much, but I wouldn't play Ent or Yorkshire very much at all. And if I'm not making videos, I don't have the same motivation to constantly be returning to the game on such a frequent basis. Like, I'm on the game at least 3 days a week, if not more, because of stream. I played a lot. Damn, oh, I could get Fulgent Dawn, but I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't try and get Fulgent Dawn. That's a bait. I'm already in Act 3. I could get Rear Blast. What do I have that would activate Rear Blast besides the Bull? Not really that much. Nah, let's avoid it. I do want to try and get... The Masterpiece bait? Yeah, you're cute. Aha, Gunpowder. Here's something nice. We have Troll. So I've already got access to some really nice crits. Yes, Gunpowder Sword is exactly what I'm after. So what do I want to do? I've got my 4 mana cycle. I can't touch any of that. There's only 3 items there. I've got Broken Dagger. It's not really doing that much anymore. I kind of wanted to keep it in case I could build on Hidden Blade, but I don't think Hidden Blade's going to go anywhere. Kendo Stick is also here. Like, these two don't do that much, although I've got arms. I've only got 2 in arms, though. I could replace Kendo Stick with this and still retain my arms. Or I replace the Broken Dagger, because the bleed and the attack speed, nah, we'll do that first. Broken Dagger can go first. Let's go with this. I shouldn't have sold it. I did it again. If I see it, if I get it returning to me again, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be angry. The Gravity Generator, very fun item. I'm not gonna take it now though. Not gonna take it just yet. What special room is this? The Quintessence room? I could have guessed. What's that? Wraith? No, sorry, I don't want Wraith. I've already got Troll. Troll is fantastic. I love this attack speed boost that the Veil gives me whenever it decides to be nice. Whoa! The Mana Eater would be a really... Wait a minute. It's got Cycle, it's got Hidden Blade, which I'm now sad I got rid of my Hidden Blade. I could have started building on it. Mana Eater does synergize, and I don't use Mana Eater very often. I could ditch the Kendo Stick. I mean, I'm not really that worried about arms. Arms is nice. It's a lot of extra damage, but I've got 3 arms. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Kendo Stick. You're on the way out. I don't need lots of attack speed. What I need is a lot of, like, just dumb damage. So not only do I get a big cool dash after a skill, but I also get access to the Mana Eater attack, that right there. That little blue, you know, wibbly wobbly woo that came out right there. That was pretty cool. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm really happy that I get to use Mana Eater properly, because I always avoid it, you know, because I don't have, like... I don't always have the run that I want. And I'm very picky when it comes to that, right? Like, I always want the run. I just had, like 5 cancels in a row just stop me from having what I wanted just there. How dare you, sir? No. Oh, I didn't go high enough. If I get high enough in the air, I can avoid that. Yo, he's almost... Wow, Chimera's taking some damage. I was going to say we won't do too much damage immediately because we don't have access to a lot of meat fragments to start with. That doesn't seem to... Ooh, that doesn't seem to matter at all. Okay, okay. Very strong little ghoul beatdown right there. The blood drinking sword. Oh, you would have to do this to me now, wouldn't you? No, sorry, I cannot. I cannot. I'm still looking to go back and do like a full-fledged bleed run with the Grail and the sword. I'm not going to let it go, dude. I'm not going to let it go. And I do want to do it with my basic sword. People got mad at my last run. I had so many people in the comments getting bothered saying, Beelz, you got rid of Werewolf. You know Werewolf can do it too. And I swear I mentioned in the video that I didn't want to use Werewolf, but maybe I just thought it and didn't say it. That happens a lot to me, where I think something, but I don't say it out loud. It's one of the chief complaints I get on stream as well. People are all like, Beelz, why didn't you, like, answer my message? Did you read what I said? And I'm like, of course I did. I know exactly what you said, and I can repeat it. And they're like, so wait, you just read it and didn't say anything? And I'm like, I'm sorry. It's kind of like you get that disconnect where you forget that you're talking sometimes, or like, some people don't realize when they're talking out loud, or vice versa. And I don't realize when I'm reading internally and not saying something out loud. It's why a lot of streamers will verbalize something that they're reading and actually read it out loud so people actually know what you're looking at the time. And sometimes I just don't do that. And it backfires tremendously. Fragments. I don't need these, but you know what? The Harpy lady is a nice lady, so we're gonna take the fragments from her. Take them off her hands. I believe that she, you know, she really wants to do a nice thing by us and help us. God, these fireballs are just the nicest, aren't they? Take that. I'm trying to see how much damage roughly is our Mana Eater doing. It's like 200 damage. That's pretty good damage. That's pretty good damage. Plus, it is just free extra damage. And if I decide to ditch, like, the Priestess's Veil, or, well, let's be honest, it'll be the Veil. If I'm going to ditch any one of my Mana Cycle items, it'll be the Veil. I know I still have a really good... don't do it! Don't do it! I'm going to pop my crits. I'm going to hit you really hard. If I have to ditch a Mana Cycle item, I know it's not going to be the end of the world because I've still got a decent one. Haha, you thought. Spawn! I'm trying to get these little guys to spawn and they will not do it. They will not do it. Oh, legendary chest. What do we get? What do we get? Lou. Oh. Oh, my pain. My absolute torture and pain. Absolute travesty of it all. I love that the hitbox on the suck goes up in the air, by the way. It's really, really handy. He's so big. He's so big he gets bullied. He gets bullied by the balls, but you know what? We don't care. We have yet to feel threatened by any of the damage we take. Because, I mean, as long as we got high chunks, we can just heal back damage. Like, we really don't have to care. There's a reason why I say that Ghoul is a fantastic choice. Like, I would go as far as to say that in addition to Shield Skull, Ghoul is also a very, very, very good choice for a skull to get your first wins with. Because you can just play him very different to how you want to play other skulls. Like, you can play him... I don't think the term... Whoops. You know what? Doesn't even matter. I don't know if the term aggressively defensive makes sense. But because Ghoul can heal himself and he just doesn't have to... Like, he can just sit here and take damage. He doesn't care. He really doesn't care. Because he can do that, you can get away with absolute murder. I should have eaten. I didn't realize I was coming into the item shop. I should have eaten. I see you, Wisp. I see you. I want none of this. I'd like none of that, please. I would like none of that either. I would also like none of this. I mean, the cudgel is something, but no. 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 Nah. What specifically am I after? I'm looking at these as far as their inscriptions go, but I need to think about the items themselves. I've already got pretty good setup, to be honest. I mean, I could ditch the bull. I think I need to ditch the distorted... distorted. This became someone else for a second there. I could ditch the distorted curved sword, but I don't. How many times am I going to see this scabbard, dude? The scabbard is calling to me. It's like, Ghoul, I am the scabbard, take me. No, I don't want the scabbard. It's too niche. Even though this is exactly the right skull for it, it's too niche right now. I think the scabbard would work better in like a dedicated Heart of the Ascetic Priestess's Veil build, you know? Put a lot of defensive stuff on it. I wonder if you could get away with that. Like, you know how we were building unkillable shield runs and unkillable ghouls, etc.? What if you built, like, the ultimate passive aggressor? And the way that you would do that is to get, like, Heart of the Ascetic, get a bunch of defensive items, get the Dark Priest robes, get the Knight's Determination, But more importantly, get the priest's staff and then get the scabbard. So that while you're low on life, the priest staff will heal you, triggering the scabbard effect, and then you just stand still. Say you just stand still in the hero fight. Because then you don't have to face forward, you have to worry about, you know, directional stuff. You're going to heal naturally. You've got a shield to protect you when you get too low on life. It's just going to work, right? It's just going to work. And it does amazing things for you. I don't need to take any of that. Oh, really? You're wasting my 30 meat chunks with this nonsense. There's no... Unless it's orc. Yeah, see? Chest of flames. Please. I don't need that. But yeah, you could make a really good passive one. I mean, you could put the poison item in there, the one that, you know, inflicts damage. The other heart, the second heart that poisons on contact. There's a lot you could do there. Most of the items you just need are like defensive, but you could just go really, really passive and stand still. I need to get that build sometime. Obviously, probably on Shield Skull. Although Ghoul works pretty well with it. Just because, I mean, not necessarily like better than anyone else. Yay, I actually hit her. Yes, this is going to be torture. And I apologize. Quick. Okay, okay. Some damage, some damage. He's too big. He's too big. He's not going to get around this. That was good. At least I'm kind of finding ways to do the damage. Oh, that was kind of you. She put it in the wall so I wouldn't have to get, you know, caught by big nasties. Activate Troll. Oh, perfect. Did you see the 420 damage in there? It was meant to be, dude. Die. None of this. I'll sell for the money, please. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, and I forget that I'm still getting the relic heal from the 10% from changing rooms. Pretty handy. Pretty handy. I'm just gaining, like, what is it, 4 life at a time? I really don't need the relic right now. Ow, dude. Have a heart of the ascetic. I really don't care, though. This room, I swear, this room. Still one of the worst rooms to deal with. Still one of the worst rooms to deal with. If I could have one room in the entire game, like, removed, destroyed, gotten rid of, this is one of them. This is definitely a room. And like I was saying before, I can normally tell how long the run is set up to be based on Act 4. This is definitely not a short one. This feels definitely like medium pace, especially when you see rooms like this. I feel like there are some rooms that just straight up won't get seen in the shorter pace runs because, like, they just can't appear. This kind of feels like a room that shouldn't appear if the run was short. Break it. Tuck. Tackle attack. Damn, it's good. Damn, it's good. Somehow I avoided the tackle damage. Gonna take this real quick, dude. You don't mind, right? Did you see? I dashed through the attack with my own bite. And I somehow did not die. Hype, dude. There, accept that. Accept that into your heart and soul. I could cleanse my debuff. My 1 stack of debuff, but I don't care. I don't care. Really? Again? The game is playing tricks on me. Between the scabbard and now the blood drinking sword showing up again. Game's got a good sense of humor sometimes, I'll tell you that. Give me these. Nice. Oh, it's so fun turning your brain off with Ghoul. So fun. And yes, that's exactly how I count it. I consider it an act of turning one's own mind off in order to enjoy yourself with Ghoul. You really should. It's the most optimal way to appreciate the Ghoul. You have to do it. If you're not turning your brain off to enjoy the Ghoul, you're just not enjoying the Ghoul enough. Oh yeah, this might even be a long run. Maybe it's not even a medium one. Maybe it's like a long boy one, because this is another room that you just really don't see very much in traditionally shorter runs. This is insane. We're getting all the more annoying rooms now. These are invincibility totem shrine thingies that make enemies immune to damage until you break them. Yeah. I could live without those. But they're needed to make the game more difficult. Are you guys excited for hard mode to come out soon? You know? We're getting new skulls before hard mode. That's really cool because people have been asking for new skulls. But hard mode will come out soon. It's the next major update unless I'm just completely proven to be an idiot, because they did say it was the next major update. But they might change their mind last minute and put out something else in the meantime. I don't really know if there is anything I necessarily want to get rid of, because everything here, like, it's not... I don't have the world's most broken, powerful items that do the world's most nasty, good stuff, right? Oh, Hand of Glory. Where's my Heart of the Ascetic? However, what I will say is that it's just genuinely, like, not a bad set of items. It's pretty fun. It's decent. It's doing good work, you know? You know? It doesn't have to be the best of the best of the best. Sir. Shoutouts if you know that reference. However, it is... Please. Please, die. However, we are getting good returns from them. Oh, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. The slime. Alright, alright. Last time, I even had Ghosty, who has also... Not only has he figured out the patterns for the runs, he's also figured out how the slime can sort of be rigged. Optimally, we still want slots 1, 5, and 8, right? So, I'm going to get a duplicate of either my Prayer of Grace, my Sword, or my Priestess's Veil. However, Prayer of Grace and the Veil, I don't really need them to be duplicated. If anything, I'd like to get my Sword doubled up, but I don't think... Oh, I do. Okay, hang on. I'm going to put the Sword in slot 1. The Golden Sword can stay there. What else would I like to see duplicated? Probably Master Fighter, to be honest. Just for the raw damage for the hero fight. And ditch that. So, either Gunpowder, Golden Sword, or Master Fighter. 2 big damage chunks versus Gunpowder Sword for its big whiplashing effect of just exploding dudes whenever Troll is active. Now, are we going to get lucky? One of those 3 items. Let's go. We got the Golden Sword. Okay, I'll accept this, dude. I will accept it into my heart and soul with great joy. I think it's time to get rid of the Distorted Curve Sword. Yes, it's 10% crit. Yes, it's synergized with Gunpowder, but I've got Troll. And honestly, 25% physical compared to most of the other stuff I'm getting just doesn't feel very big. I mean, maybe I should get rid of the Cretan Bull. But the Bull's fun, you know? The Bull's just good fun. I like fun. I like taking fun, wild items. And you might say, but dude, Priestess's Veil, why even keep that? To be fair... Physical boost by 60. Decreased damage taken. Increased attack speed or movement speed. It's just doing good stuff all over. Someone's going to get mad that I just got rid of the Distorted Sword. You're going to get mad at me, aren't you? Well, don't. You can't. You can't. You're not allowed to. I'm the one who chooses my ghoulies stuff. And if I choose to make a mistake, I'll make it. Even though it's not a mistake. It's a perfectly good choice to make. Turn around, do this. I love that these guys just keep getting bigger, by the way. It's like the very Knights of Carleon themselves are trying to out-big me. They're like, I can be huge too. I won't lie though, I think one item that's slowly falling off and isn't really pulling its weight as much as it could is Mana Eater. And I hate that too. I hate it. I want Mana Eater to be the thing so much. More Hidden Blade? Every time I ditch a Hidden Blade item, a new one shows up. You're mean. You're mean to me. It should be illegal to be this mean to me. Let's go. Let's go. See that tackle? You see that tackle? See him try? No. Get obliterated. Get eaten, son. Get eaten. Yeah. Oh, wait, was that a 300 Mana Eater? Okay, okay, it's doing some damage here and there. It's doing some damage. Like, it's not bad, it's just, I don't know. It feels like something else would do better returns, you know? Have you get that feeling where you think to yourself, yeah, this is okay, but hang on. I'm gonna lose my meat chunks anyway, and I may as well release the gas. Release the weapon. Let's go. Yeah, I feel like anything else might just do better for me than the Mana Eater. Like even just like an axe for like 30-40% more physical damage. Another piece of arms maybe. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. If I can find something else That might be the next item to go, but I may not find anything, dude. I may just not find anything at all. I will admit, this flow of like do a special move and then do a dash, do a normal attack. It's a nice little flow, you know? No, get out, get out, get out. Chain. I haven't used the chain that much, have I? I should use the chain more. I normally do use it a lot, but usually earlier on in my runs when the enemies are more, it's more of the little dudes that are more easy to grapple in and kill. I often stop using it towards the end of the runs. Damn, that was some damage. Okay, keep the meat chunks healthy at 30. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Your transition is very cool, but it's also a little bit slow. Okay, the big boy's big body. Is going to prove to be... Oh my dear sweet god. Oh my dear sweet... You know what? Yummy. Yummy. Did you see? All of the balls, dude. Oh, she did the mean thing. I was trying to avoid the slow moving, spinny, swirly. And what does she do instead? I'm gonna summon lots of balls. Jerk. Oh, don't do this to me now. Well, I guess as long as I get to keep my chunk stacks up, I'm okay. Fighter. Pretty good though. You see that? You could even just like lose. What would we lose? 50, 60% more? Oh, Lou again. Lose a massive chunk of your life by running through. I just walked through them at the end. Like, you know what? I'm just going to walk through the balls, hurt myself more, and then heal up and drop the cloud. That's how good this is. That's how good Ghoul is. Just get lots of chunks, and then just restore all of your life. Oh, what's that? I'm damaged? I'm hurt? I'm injured? More like you are. Scrub. And I'm still getting this treasure money. I love it, dude. I love it. I want to go back and do another 4-stack treasure run at some point. Because 4 treasure is fun. But I never end up keeping it because I always get to that point where it's like, I won't find the rest. The rest are going to be just aloof, aren't they? They're going to run away from me. They're going to leave. They're not going to let me get them. Shadow Knights, very cute. DP, shouts to DP and not the prisoner for once. No, no. You know what? We're out of luck. Look at that. We get the Witch's Brew, though. But I'm going to grab the Kidult's Meal. This one restores life and it gives me an attack and movement speed boost for 3 maps. And as I've said before, if you find a food in the last shop that lasts for 3 maps minimum, that's going to last until the hero fight. So I actually get this buff in the hero fight. Keep an eye on my buff. See that little Kidult's one next to the gold sword? I will keep that. It says 3 now. I like how they've compensated though. Like it says for 3 maps, and so when you pick it up in the shop, it always gives you 1 extra charge. So it said 4 initially, now it's down to 3. But 3... And then we're on 2. And oh, look, the next room is going to be the hero fight. Wow. I get a food buff for the boss fight? Amazing. That's very rare. Die. It's that time again. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with this very, very chill, very normal Ghoul run. You know, nothing exceptionally busted about him. Just Ghoul doing Ghoul things. I hope you guys are looking forward to the new update with the new skulls, the wizard, and the pirate, Davy Jones, coming out. I mean... For me, it's the 1st of August, you know, pinch punch first of the month, no returns. I got you first, you can't, no takesies backsies, secret lock and key, Dragon's Fire protects me. It's the 1st for me, but I don't know when the 2nd is as far as Korea are concerned. I actually don't know what their, like, time release is. Every time that they're going to do one of these, I never get to figure it out. Even though I want to know, I don't know, like, exactly what time necessarily. Because they say the 2nd, but when on the 2nd? But I will do my best to get a new either wizard or pirate Davy Jones goodness. You know, we will unleash Cthulhu and anchors and the surly crew and cast the Wizard's Fire. I cast Wizard's Flame for 12 damage. Yes, 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 yes. That is such a chunky boy amount of damage coming off that suck. What's up, son? Just realized I called Daddy son. Sup, Daddy? You think he's suffering? I'm so big. It's always putting me off how big I get. And how, like... how discerning it is to try and... What? Rude. Rude, dude. I should have eaten by now, but I really don't want to. I just want to, like, save my stack so I get the big... Haha! Cretan Bull saves me. I dodged way too early. Suck, 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 suck. Hey, you know what? Here, have this cloud. Oh, he died from the cloud. No. Look at him. He's choking. He's choking. He's... He's down here dying, dude. He's like, help. Help. Chemical warfare. It's not cool, dude. Poor guy. Can you imagine taking ghoul gas? That is... Joke's on you, I still get my bull buff. At this point, I feel like I should let him get like one of my life bars. Like, just let him take a life bar, you know? Psych! More gas. He started coughing before the end too. Oh no! Every ghoul run is an easy run so far. It's just so good. I highly recommend it. If you're not a fan of the ghoul, get on there and try him because he is just too much fun. And it's so good at eating people. But with all that said and done, I gotta get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching Ghoul slaughter people. Butcher style. Pretty grim. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one.